In today's video, we take a look at a man who refuses to pay more money after child support, and these men here who got to know the reality of their kids after getting a DNA test. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
In the case of Brown versus Stewart, when it comes to 15-month-old Colby Brown, it has been determined, Mr. Brown, you are not the father. I told you. Mr. Brown, you need to sit down.
I just don't understand how someone could do that to somebody. 18 months. That's a long time.
In the case of Salvo v. Gonzalez, Mr. Gonzalez, it has been determined by this court that you are not the father.
Can I still come around and see Amaya and help her out if I can? Because for a year and 4 or 5 months, she's been my daughter, and she's still going to be my daughter. And I told her that before she came in the show. I got on my knees and I told her that.
This is what a real heartbreak looks like, not the crazy drama and meltdown modern women have on a regular basis on the internet. And the worst part is nobody gives a damn about these two men crying, and nothing is going to happen to these two ladies for what they have done to them. And next we have a woman who is crying about the abolishment of permanent alimony.
When judges hear divorce cases in courthouses like this one, they have to make a decision. How much will one partner pay the other after the split, and for how long? In a small percentage of cases, judges choose to make those payments permanent. It's something one woman tells me helped her live a normal life, but another man says it brought him to the brink of... After Christoph Leibrecht and his wife split, he says the judge's ruling was devastating.
What they want is $10,300 per month. Permanent alimony.
It's a cost Leibrecht says he had no way of paying, and after draining his $2 million inheritance, Leibrecht says it wasn't enough.
The lawyer needs $55,000. You have a $55,000 perch, so they took my house.
12 days in jail is what Leibrecht says he got for not being able to pay his court-ordered alimony payments. Now he lives in Maine, where he hopes lawyers won't come after him.
This whole process literally did bring me to the brink.
Shame on that woman, and even more shameful is this system which allows such type of injustice. But because it is happening to a man, no one cares. But if it was a woman who had to pay such exorbitant amount of alimony per month, then the outrage would be insane. And even more insane is the woman who is still shamelessly defending her case even after putting this man through hell.
Senate Bill 1922 would not only make permanent alimony illegal, it would also cancel Leibrecht's payments retroactively. But I also spoke with Jan Killily, who says permanent alimony actually saved her after her divorce.
I was married 25 years and gave up a career to raise a family in a traditional marriage.
Killily started a website advocating for women like herself. She doesn't want the bill to take away the payments that helped her rebuild her life.
I know how difficult it is to reinvent yourself at 50 years old with a 25-year-old resume.
And this bill has been through the Florida legislature before, and it was even vetoed by then-Governor Rick Scott in the past. Right now, it's being heard in the Rules Committee. In Fort Myers, Rob Manch, Fox 4.
How much money does she really want from him? He drained his $2 million inheritance, spent 12 days in jail, had to give up his house, and still she is crying like a baby whose candy has just been taken away from them. Please have some kind of humanity. And next we see a man who refuses to pay more money after paying child support.
Bro, what are you doing here, bro? I'm about to go to work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. You need some water. You need some food. And I need to get my hair done. So
get your hair done. Like that's not my problem getting your hair done, bro.
I texted you and told you I was coming up here to get the money to get my hair done.
Hey, I don't even get paid. I don't even get paid till Friday. He hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money? That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I have to eat every day. I have to eat every day. We got stuff to do. That money been spent. I need some money to get my hair done.
What does you have to eat got anything to do with me?
My son need him a couple of things. He needs some new clothes. He needs some shoes. I mean, you working? You got a job, right?
Bro, I'm just.
Got a job. You can't give me no money for your
bro,
son.
I don't get paid till Friday, bro. I don't get paid till Friday, bro.
You can't give me no money for your
like
son.
you popping up in my job like this, bro. This is crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son.
This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son? You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool, though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more. Bye.
She is literally blackmailing him into giving her money, and the best part for her is, he can't even lift a finger to oppose her, because the system is so rigged against men that women like her can take full advantage of it. And when they don't get their way with the guy, then come their threats. And it's because of such a horrible attitude that men have left modern women alone, and now they are crying about that as well.
I need to know from a men's perspective, are you all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting?
Let me explain something. I am somebody who does not approach girls very often, that I don't know. Let me clarify. Why do I do this? Is it like the girl says, am I just not man enough? Maybe. Or potentially, does it have something to do with the fact that the last, I don't know, year, most of the content that we consume as men is women making it very loud and clear that they do not want men talking to them. They don't want it so bad that they want to be in a forest with a deadly bear over a man. But then when we hear them loud and clear, we take their feelings into account, we go, okay, fine, we understand, we won't talk to you. Now we're just feminine. Oh, you're waiting for the girl to come talk to you. Oh, duh, 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 duh. But then when I take your feelings into account and I go, I'm not going to approach this stranger because I can come across like a scary bear man. Now all of a sudden, I'm feminine. I am actually not man enough because I am listening to what you are basically telling me to do. I've never understood how a girl can make a video like this and act like she can't fathom why a guy would not want to approach girls anymore after seeing plenty of content that guys have heard loud and clear. You do not like us. We get it.
There is no winning for men when it comes to modern women. Just leave them alone so they can live in their delusions, because they have their own money. They are independent, and last, but not the least, they have their cats, which is more than enough for them to survive in this world.
This is why, in my opinion, a lot of the guys who are willing to approach girls are not going to be guys I feel like long term you're going to be able to date, because it shows that the guy lacks a certain amount of empathy. A group of friends who love to go and hit on girls. They literally will take time out of their weekend schedule to go to the mall, not to buy anything, just to walk around and hit on girls. And they'll get some girls' numbers. They actually do get some girls' numbers during this time. I've always wondered, and it's always fascinated me, that the girls who give out their numbers, do they not understand that a guy who is willing to just go up and approach you and just not think about the fact that maybe a girl doesn't want to be approached, probably does this to everybody, probably hits on everybody. And then you girls will want that kind of guy over a guy who's like, no, that'll make her uncomfortable. You know, I've heard loud and clear that they think we're creepy. If she's interested, she'll give me a look or do something that clearly, you know, is a little bit more showing maturity. The whole point is that there is no right answer, because you guys make countless amounts of videos talking about how you guys would rather be in a forest with a deadly bear, but then you also are going to make videos talking about how we're so feminine. We need to start approaching more random women, even when they are screaming loud and clear, do not talk to us. So which one is it? Because remember, the guys who are willing to approach you, 9 out of 10 times, they're not gonna last very long. They're doing this to everybody.